Exhale, right knee taps right elbow, and let's hold here for 5, 4, inhale, revert your warrior, exhale, right hand comes down, float your right foot, reach your left hand overhead. Good job, extend your right leg away for falling triangle. Hey friends, welcome to class. I'm Emir and today I'm going to guide you through an intermediate Vinyasa yoga flow designed to help you build strength and flexibility. When you're ready, let's meet in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose. In your reclined butterfly, please bring one hand to your heart, the other to your tummy, and close down your eyes. We'll take a couple moments here to tune into our mind, tune into our body, and tune into our breath. For today's practice, I want to encourage you to have fun and enjoy the practice as you move and flow. Now please extend your left leg away from you. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give your leg a little bit of a squeeze. Then lower your leg off the left side of your mat and extend your right arm away. Come back through center. Let's do the other side. Extend your right leg away. Hug your left knee into your chest. Give your leg a bit of a squeeze. Then set your knee off the right side of your mat and extend your left arm away. Release, come back through center. Now hug both knees into your chest. Give your legs a squeeze on a deep inhale. Exhale, release your legs. Soles of your feet come down to your mat at about hip width distance, close to your hips. Then inhale as you lift your hips for bridge pose. In your bridge, please draw your shoulders down your back and closer towards one another. Pull your heels to your shoulders and lift your hips a little bit higher. Option to interlace your hands behind your back if that feels good. Slowly release your back to your mat on an exhale. Then extend your legs forward, let them hover, and then slightly lift your back and reach your arms back for low boat. We're here for 2 more breaths. Good job. Now bring your arms down beside you. Reach your right leg straight up. Lower your right leg, reach your left leg up. Lower your left leg, reach your right leg up. Lower your right leg, reach your left leg up. We'll continue for about 30 more seconds. Keep pressing your low back into your mat and move with your breath. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring your knees towards your chest. Grab a hold of your knees with your hands. Start to rock forward and back. Then the next time you rock forward, cross your legs, roll over your feet, and meet me in tabletop pose. Please tuck your toes under here and start to make circles around your wrists in one direction. Change directions. Come back to neutral, then point your fingertips towards your knees. Shift forward and back. Release, then come onto your heels. Interlace your hands, start to roll out your wrists. Change directions. Release, shake out your hands. Then let's all meet in tabletop pose once more, this time with toes untucked. Then bring some free and fluid movement into your hips, your spine, and your neck. Doesn't matter what this looks like, as long as it feels good. Great job. Let's all come back to a neutral table. Then extend our legs back for high plank. In your high plank, please press your mat away from you evenly with both hands. Externally rotate your upper arm so your biceps are facing forward. Engage your core and tuck your tailbone under. Now shift forward, lower yourself all the way onto your tummy. Untuck your toes, inhale as you lift your heart for cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Bring some movement to your dog if it feels good. So you might want to pedal out your heels, lower your hips off the right side of your mat and then the left side of your mat. Or you might want to pulse your chest towards your thighs. Let's all meet in a static downward dog and begin with our heat building sequence. Please inhale as you gaze forward, lift your heels, step or float to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale for high mountain. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine, gaze to the horizon. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, take your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Now inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee taps the right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee taps right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee taps right elbow. And let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Drop your right knee. Lower your left heel. Inhale, reach your left arm overhead for supported side plank. Please ensure that your left wrist or your right wrist is directly under your right shoulder and that you're pressing the mat away from you. Stay here or make this pose more challenging by extending your right leg back. Or if you want to make this even more challenging, you can draw your right knee to your left armpit. We're here for about 3 more breaths. Good job. Extend your right leg away for fallen triangle. Keep pressing the mat firmly away from you. Gaze at your left thumb if it's okay for your neck. And breathe. Exhale, lower your hips all the way down. Good job. Legs are extended at a 90-degree angle here. Then bring your right arm inside your right leg. Inhale, reach your left arm overhead. Exhale, bend over to the right. Please keep both your legs active here by engaging your quads and pulling your toes back towards yourself. Inhale, come back through center. Let's do the other side. Left arm comes inside your left leg. Inhale, right arm reaches overhead. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, release. We are transitioning out of the pose the same way that we came into it. So place your right hand outside your right hip. Inhale, lift your hips for fallen triangle. Then gaze inside your right hand. Come onto the ball of your left foot. And then slowly step your left foot as slow as you can inside your right hand. Once you get there, you can lower your left hand and then lower your hips towards the mat for an outer hip stretch. If you want a little bit more, you can heel toe your right foot further away from you. Now shift more weight into your left foot and then extend your right leg back for standing splits. Please lengthen your spine, reach back through your right heel and bring your hips level with one another. Stay here or challenge your balance by bringing one or both hands behind your left calf. Slowly lower your right foot to the back of your mat. Move in slow motion. Then drop your back knee. Inhale and sweep your arms overhead for low lunge. Alternatively, you can lift your back knee if you want to make this a little bit more challenging for crescent lunge. Either way, please stack your left knee over your left heel. Pull your left hip back and your right hip forward and lengthen out through your spine. Now please turn your chest to the left for twisted crescent lunge. Create more space between your shoulders by reaching forward with your right hand and backward with your left. Inhale, reverse. Left hand comes somewhere onto your right leg. Exhale, windmill your hands down to your mat. Step your left foot back for high plank. Then inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, take your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Now ripple forward into high plank. Then lower your forearms to your mat for forearm plank. Stay here, or make this more challenging by walking your feet towards your elbows for dolphin. Once you're in position for dolphin, lift your heels, come onto the balls of your feet. Great job if you're in dolphin. Let's all come back to forearm plank. Then lower everything all the way down. Untuck your toes. Extend your arms out beside you. Inhale, lift your arms, your chest and your legs off your mat. Shalabhasana. Exhale, lower all the way down. Let's come back to our breath here. Preparing for round 2. Extend your arms out beside you once more. Inhale, lift your arms, your chest and your legs. Lift everything up a little bit higher. A little bit higher. Exhale, release your forearms to your mat and then your forehead onto your forearms. Then bring the insides of your feet down to your mat so your toes face away from one another, and find your breath. Last deep breath here. Then press yourself up and back to downward dog. Let's continue with our heat building sequence. Inhale, gaze forward, lift your heels, step or float to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale for high mountain. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, downward dog. Now inhale, reach your left leg up and back. Exhale, tap your left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee taps left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee taps left elbow. And let's hold here for 5, 4, 3. Press your mat away from you, round your upper back. 2 and 1. Good job. Lower your knee, drop your back heel. Inhale, reach your right arm overhead. Stay here, or if you did so on the other side, extend your left leg away, or challenge yourself even more by drawing your left knee to your right armpit. Last 2 breaths here. Great job. Extend your left leg away for fallen triangle. Keep breathing and turn the corners of your mouth up. It makes it a little bit easier. Exhale, lower your hips all the way down. Good job. Now bring the soles of your feet in towards one another. Grab a hold of your feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Then extend your legs out at a 90-degree angle. Set your left hand outside your left hip. Inhale, lift your hips. Then gaze inside your left hand. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Then slowly step your right foot inside your left hand for an outer hip stretch. Now shift more weight into your right foot, then extend your left leg back, standing splits. Stay here, or bring one or both hands behind your right leg. Slowly lower your left foot to the back of your mat. Drop your back knee, sweep your arms overhead. Low lunge. Alternatively, lift your back knee if you did so on the other side. Please lengthen your spine. Reach your arms a little bit higher and move energy from the base of your spine through your heart and out your fingertips. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill your hands down to your mat. Step your right foot back and flow through your vinyasa. Let's all meet in downward facing dog. Then ripple forward into high plank. Lower your forearms for forearm plank. Stay here. Walk your feet towards your elbows for dolphin. Once you get there, lift your heels, come onto the balls of your feet. Great job. Let's all come back to a forearm plank. Then lower your hips all the way down. Untuck your toes. Extend your arms out ahead of you. And lift your arms, your chest, and your legs. Engage your back line a little bit more. Exhale, release. Preparing for round 2. Extend your arms out ahead of you. Inhale, lift your arms, your chest, and your legs. Exhale, Makrasana. Lower your forearms or your forehead to your forearms, and then the insides of your feet to your mat. The last 2 breaths here, and then we'll continue. Good job. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under and press yourself up and back. Downward dog. Now inhale, lift your heels, gaze forward, step or float to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Great job, you're doing awesome. We have a heat building sequence on each side still to go, and then we'll start warming down. When you're ready, please bend your knees, sweep your arms overhead for Utkatasana chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, forward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands for Warrior 1. In your Warrior 1, bring your back leg close enough to your front to be able to lower your back heel. Ground down through the outer edge of your back foot. And then ensure that your hips are parallel with the front of your mat. We're here for about 5 more breaths. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, left foot steps between your hands for warrior one. Please activate the inner line of your legs by energetically drawing your feet in towards one another. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step or float to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale for chair. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands and rise to warrior two. In your warrior two, draw your feet in towards one another as we did in warrior one. Ground down through the outer edge of your back foot and stack your head over your heart and your heart over your hips. I know this is really challenging. It's challenging for me too. But just come back to your breath and notice what's going on within your body. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, left hand comes to the front left corner of your mat. Float your left leg, reach your right arm overhead for revolved half moon. Now please bring both your hands to your heart for warrior three. Press your palms together, lengthen your spine, and reach back through your left heel. Now lift your chest, Extend your left leg forward, pistol squat, come back up, then set your left ankle outside or onto your right thigh for standing figure 4. Stay here, or slide your left knee towards your right. Wrap your left foot around your right thigh and your right arm underneath your left arm underneath your right. Find your drishti, your gazing point, and breathe. Exhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms overhead for Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Great job. Let's continue with the other side. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up and back. Exhale, warrior 1. Slow down your breath here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, warrior 1. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. Step your left foot back and flow through your vinyasa. Let's all meet in downward dog. Inhale, gaze forward, lift your heels. Step or float to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale for chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. Last side, let's keep going. Inhale for Utkatasana chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, step your left foot forward and rise to warrior 2. Inhale, Reverse your warrior. Exhale, right hand comes down. Float your right foot, reach your left hand overhead. Please bring both your hands to your heart for warrior 3. Now lift your torso, extend your right leg forward, pistol squat, come back up, then set your right ankle onto your left thigh for standing figure 4. Stay here, or slide your right knee towards your left, wrap your right foot behind your left calf and your right arm underneath your left. Eagle pose. Exhale, step your right foot next to your left. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms overhead for Utkatasana chair. Exhale, Tadasana. Great job. We're done with the heat building part of the practice. Now please take a step to the middle of your mat. We are preparing for Malasana camel pose, Ustrasana camel pose. Bring your feet as wide as necessary, then slowly lower your knees to your mat. Move as slow as you can. This is a great exercise to strengthen the knees. Once you get there, grab a hold of your heels, engage your quads, press your hips forward, and gaze up. Exhale, release, and let's all meet in Malasana Yogi Squat. In your Yogi Squat, bring your knees or your elbows inside your knees and your hands to your heart if that feels good. Lengthen your spine and use your breath to relax deeper into the pose. Great job. Release your hands to your mat. We'll continue with a shoulder stretch. Please bring the back of your right hand to your low back. Then your right elbow inside your right knee. for a shoulder stretch. You should feel it right over here. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can press your right knee in towards your midline and turn your chest to the right. Exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Back of your left hand comes to your low back. Left elbow comes inside your left knee. And then if you want a little bit more, press your left knee to your midline and turn your chest to the left. Great job. Release. Then lower your butt to your mat. Bring your hands behind you with your fingertips facing forward. And then start to windshield wipe your knees, left and right. Now press yourself up. Extend your right leg away. Left foot comes inside your right. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Please release on an inhale. Let's do the other side. Extend your left leg away from you. Right foot comes inside your left thigh. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Please release on an inhale. Then extend both your legs out ahead of you with your knees generously bent. Then grab a hold of the outer edges of your feet. Then scoot your hips back until you feel a stretch in your hamstrings. But please don't extend your legs fully because I want us to target our lower back here. Inhale, release. Please readjust on your mat if you need to. Then slowly lower your back all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. Give your legs a big squeeze as you take a deep inhale through your nose. Squeeze your legs a little bit tighter. Take in a little bit more air. Exhale, Savasana. Give yourself permission to fully relax here today. We worked really hard, and now it's time for us to absorb all of the benefits of the practice. Please do a quick scan from the top of your head to the tips of your toes to ensure that every last part of your body is fully relaxed. Please start to bring some movement to your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms behind you. Take a big good morning stretch. Keep your eyes closed as you roll over onto one side. Then press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. We'll finish today's practice with 2 or 3 minutes of meditation. If your eyes weren't already closed, please close them now. Lengthen your spine. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Slightly lower your chin. And bring your awareness to your breath. If your mind wanders and you get caught up in thoughts, that's perfectly normal. Just acknowledge that and then come back to your body and your breath. If you'd like to continue with your meditation, please pause the video and continue for as long as you'd like. Otherwise, please bring your hands to your heart. Rub your palms together to create some heat. Place your palms over your eyes. Blink open your eyes and lower your hands. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed the class, and I would really appreciate it if you supported the channel by liking the video, leaving a comment down below, and subscribing. I look forward to seeing you here again soon. Have an incredible day. Namaste.